You think the collapse was the worst part? You think the day it fell apart was the day you lost the most. You are wrong about which day that was. The worst part comes after, when it is quiet, when there is nothing left to fight for and nobody left to perform for, and you finally have to sit in a room with the person who was doing all that performing. Nobody warns you about the stillness, because from the outside, it looks like relief, it looks like rest, it feels like dying, and somewhere in that stillness, there is a more honest version of you waiting to begin. Not louder, not stronger, just real. Every day you spend trying to get the old life back, you move one step further from him, and you cannot feel the distance growing, because getting the old life back feels like health. There is a pattern here. It runs underneath every rebuild, and almost nobody sees it until the second collapse teaches them what the first one was trying to say. Watch what you do in the days after. You reach for the phone. You start planning the return. You rehearse the comeback story before you have even understood the loss. You tell people you are fine. You are already rebuilding. You have a plan. You move fast because fast feels like proof that you are not broken. This is the counterfeit comeback. It is faster. It is louder. And it is built by the same man who just collapsed, using the same voice, wearing the same face, chasing the same approval that made the collapse necessary in the first place. You are not rebuilding. You are resurrecting the thing that already failed. The collapse did not take your project. It took a mask you did not know was a mask. The certainty you carried, the way you spoke about yourself, the face you wore for everyone who knew you. All of it went quiet at once, and the panic you feel is not the panic of losing what you built. It is the panic of a self that no longer has anything to hold it together. Frankel noticed, in the place where every external identity was stripped away, that the men who came through were not the ones who clutched hardest at who they used to be. They were the ones who let that man die, not as defeat, as permission. Here is what the counterfeit rebuild hides from you. You do not want the old life back. You want to skip the part where you become someone who could survive losing it. The speed is not ambition. The speed is avoidance wearing ambition's clothes. The real rebuild is slower because it waits. It waits for the performer to finish dying. It does not negotiate its return. You thought starting over felt like dying because you were losing everything. You were not. It felt like dying because something in you actually was. And the only rebuild that holds is the one you let it finish.